Warning, this video is intended for audience who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online. Oh man, they really got us good, you know, oh man.
Yeah, you just have to be patient.
They've been misleading us this entire time, you know, right? I can't believe it, you know, right? It wasn't purple after all.
It wasn't. It wasn't gonna be purple. It just...
No, what do you mean? In the opening, you know, Fern always had that purple energy.
She always had that purple on her,
you know, right?
Yeah, but do you think they're gonna give Tariq back his Void Knight suit so that he can be purple? And he gets in the dragon?
Hey, look. Ooh, so man, do you think they're gonna give him the fucking I don't remember the fucking Rangers from Q Rangers, the dragon Q Ranger suit, the one that has a pimp cane. I don't know if you ever know.
I don't even wait. The Cosmic Fury, the Q Ranger Purple Ranger has a pimp cane? Yep. In the suit or from in the original in his unmorphed form?
Both. He just so when you first you just see like an old man who has his fucking cane, but then when he transfers to his ranger form, he turns the cane into his little skater into like a pimp cane and everything.
Jesus Christ!
Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
It doesn't help that he's purple.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find the fucking Okay, here you go. Oh, let's see. Is this a good screenshot of him? Oh boy, I was about to post that in the wrong chat. Okay, there you go. Yeah, he just straight up has a pimp cane.
Oh, that is indeed, that is a pimp cane. God damn. That is wild.
Oh, hold on. Okay. Hold on, oh, that's his incomplete form.
There's no cape.
His complete form. Okay, that's base form, okay? So that's when that's when he first started out, you know, right?
That's when he's only got one Hoenn retainer. That is a pimp cape. You know? Holy shit. That man is going to the players' ball and making sure that his hoes give him money. That is amazing.
It's amazing how this skirt piece changes the suit so much, right? Like, it went to the exact same suit that I just posted, but all they did was added this skirt piece and add
they also changed the color of the boots. The boots are purple too now.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even notice the boots changed.
The boots change. The belt, it goes from white to gold.
Oh, his cufflink. Oh, you're right. His cufflinks.
Yeah, they went. No. You're a real pimp now.
Bottom bitch and everything.
Yeah. Speaking of bottom bitches, worms on the planet. They're everywhere.
Hey! It's Power Rangers Cosmic Fury, episode 6. Take off. Yeah. You know, we're still stuck here. You know, we can't leave. You know, this planet is. We have been on this planet for too many episodes. Yeah,
we're trying to figure this out. This plot point has run its course.
Right. They can only stay on this planet for so long. You know, until they can only use this as a set piece for so long. You know, right?
Yeah.
Before the audience starts getting bored. You know.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it is supposed to be a completely uninhabited planet with nothing to do. I will also say there are definitely signs of civilization that I will point out later on because of Q Ranger footage used sloppily.
On the moon!
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so I guess while the girls and Billy are doing testing, the boys go out to fight a worm because they woke up a worm, and...
Hey, look! They gotta use the Dragon Zord somehow, you know. They're like,
and we gotta use this worm footage. We have footage of the worm fight from Q Ranger, I guess, and we need to find a way to use that. Make the excuse to have the Dragon Zord transform.
Look, the Dragon Zord is good. I just don't like its big ass dragon head. You know, right?
The antler dragon head is one thing. My thing, because Molly and I were joking about it too.
Is good.
My issue is I think everybody pointed out we all at least for Molly and me, we pointed out different things of I don't know, that part's weird. My specific thing is the tail as a foot is weird. I'm more okay with the head as a foot.
I like it because it's like a bunny slipper, but it's a dinosaur, so it's like a kid's dinosaur slipper where it's the dinosaur is just the head and it's just your foot.
Yeah, like a big old like fucking Clara in
Yeah.
Iruma-kun. Yeah.
But purple.
But purple. Like if you were wearing Barney. If you had
Head.
Barney slipper. Yeah, Barney's head.
Barney slippers.
They don't still make Barney, right? I assume.
Oh, what you mean products? They have to. I
I don't
mean,
think so.
I'm pretty sure. Do they make the show?
I don't think.
Any
I'm
more,
pretty
like?
sure they don't make the show.
So
I doubt they
just
make.
crossed either 20 or 25
I don't know.
years.
Is PBS still funding this? You know, right?
I can't.
Yo, boy, man, I looked up Barney, and like one of the first two results was Selena Gomez. 'Cause I
Jesus.
forget that she got her
I
start.
mean, yeah.
I forgot
Okay.
that's where she got
You didn't
her
know
start.
that?
What?
That
Yeah.
Selena Gomez, like her first acting thing
Oh,
was
yeah.
on. Yeah,
With
was
Demi Lovato.
Yeah. So I guess that's the first thing that people are looking up related to Barney because when I mean I doubt that they're still making Barney.
Let's see.
I mean with all the struggles they've had to make Sesame Street still, I can't imagine Barney's had an easier time.
Let's see. So it looks like in 2010 was the last time. I don't know if there's like any new. I guess there's a new. Is there a new iteration of it, like a stage show? Nope, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't.
I think. I guess they don't make Barney anymore.
I think it's just been gone. Like, because
Boy, man, do you think they're just rerunning those episodes from the 90s over and over again?
I don't even know
right?
if they're running those. I think it's just fucking Peppa Pig and Bluey.
Let's see. Boy, can I find what? Who the? Is this show even air? Boy, man, what streaming service is this thing on? You know, right?
What is
Man, what do
PBS on? Because the thing is, like,
Probably
Sesame
PBS.
Street. Well, the thing is, because Sesame Street. Well, does PBS have a streaming site? I don't think so. PBS has. Because HBO has fucking Sesame Street.
Oh, okay, good. All right. Here are the channels. Holy shit! Wow, man. Okay, never mind. Barney is on way more channels than I thought.
Okay.
I want you to try to guess how many streaming sites you can get Barney on. Barney and Friends on, right?
Well, hold on. Are we counting? When you say streaming sites, we're talking about legitimate businesses, right? Not just like,
Yeah, no, not the illegal
Yeah.
stuff. That you know, right? Because we would never promote piracy or anything.
Yeah,
like
no.
illegal.
I
We watch it directly from Netflix with our subscription. You know,
Yeah.
right? Our money is going purely towards Power Ranger Cosmic Theory. That is what I'm spending my monthly subscription on.
So
My guess. Sorry.
No, you go.
My guess is that it's probably scattered across different streaming sites, and none of them have all of them in the same way that like X-Men was.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Shit.
That's
So,
a
like,
good point.
There's
Oh, man, I
the
did
like
look that up.
Barney
Mhm.
Rainbow Egg movie, and like that's probably somewhere else than like the first 2 seasons of Barney and Friends versus like the last
Oh, man, this is a full-
versus like
this
the
is a
third
full
through like
boy.
the 6th, which is on a different thing.
Yeah,
which is probably
you know-
different than where the 7th
You
is.
know, that's
just the
there's
7th.
there's probably that's probably true.
Just stupidly scattered.
Yeah.
No one has everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I looked it up. Oh man, I've read that there is a website that's literally just dedicated to, hey, where the fuck is this show airing? It's streaming on, and what season of it it's streaming
boy.
on. All right. So as far as I am aware of, Apple TV has all 14 seasons of it on their site.
Okay.
Peacock has 8 seasons. The Roku channel has 5 seasons.
Yeah.
Tubi has only 2 seasons, you know, right?
Tubi.
Who has the movies?
I think the movies are completely different rights. Okay, Netflix has 2 seasons of Barney, so there you go, right? How the fuck is the rights for Barney so fucking everywhere?
Told you it was gonna be all over the
Amazon
place.
Prime Video.
Yeah, that was
Amazon Prime
That's a
Video
pretty-
has 6 seasons of
That's a
Hey, what are the
call.
seasons with Selena Gomez in it, you know, right?
That was-
I think those are the only seasons people only care about according to Google searches. Really fucking weird. I don't like that, you know,
Yeah,
right?
it's very creepy.
That's very
Very uncomfortable.
Very problematic.
Like, I want to find Selena Gomez when she was a child.
Ugh, girl.
Ugh.
Not that
Oh.
shit.
Okay, of course. Let's see. Demi Lovato, Peyton Alex Smith. I don't know who that is. Daniela Vega. I have no idea who that is. Demi Lovato, Selena. Oh, Debbie Ryan. I know who that is. That's a Disney star, right? Right.
Sure.
Madison Pettis.
Madison Pettis. Yeah.
Also Disney.
Yeah. Wait, are you just finding Disney stars, or are you finding
Jared Lewison?
Are you just listing off fucking Disney actors, or what? What is this?
No. Apparently on the Barney.
Madison Pettis was on. Oh wait, is she the little curly-haired black girl that played The Rock's daughter?
Yes.
They have a section dedicated to only the famous child actor that appeared on the show. Like they don't list every single child actor that appeared. This is these are the only famous one that we bothered to name drop. That's real funny, right? Throughout the series, run over 100 children appeared in the series. Only a small portion of these children, of these actors, have made notable appearances.
Does it really say? Hold on, over 100 children?
I mean, 14 seasons is a lot, right? Like, how many episodes is that?
That's 5 to 7 children per episode?
Well, per season, I guess, right?
No, I think it's per episode.
260
Are they rotating every time?
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
I thought there was... Oh, maybe there are.
It's been a while since I've watched Barney, but...
Oh, man, do we...
we're not going... All right,
are we about to pull...
Okay, we're not going down the... We're not going any further down the Barney rabbit hole. That's the wrong kind of...
Oh, man.
That's the wrong kind of man in a giant monster suit.
I'll go through seasons 7 through 8 to see what child are in those seasons, right? According to Google, right?
Barney is a dinosaur from our imagination.
And he can transform.
And how to play pretend.
And he can transform into a Megazord right now.
Man, I had lost where the fuck we were
Remember
at.
when songs about Barney started getting real violent? Like, I hate you, you hate me.
Yeah, I mean, people. It's everybody. Everybody got. I mean, it's the typical. It was the age of, hey, it's edgy to make children's rhymes into fucking
especially
violent
aging
stuff.
Out of it.
Yeah.
I don't care about this anymore, so let's make it.
Oh man,
bad.
Hey, don't worry. There's an entire Wikipedia page dedicated to anti-Barney humor. So,
oh boy,
which is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Speaking of dinosaurs getting phased,
the cosmic dragon sword does not look good.
Yeah.
All right, I don't like the helmet. I think if it didn't have this helmet, right, it has cool visors for some reason. I don't know why. This thing just straight up has fucking red sunglasses.
Because it's pimp.
Right, but this big headpiece is too much. I think if they didn't make it that big and obnoxious, it would have looked good. Right?
It gives me Viking vibes.
Yeah, big antlers and shit. Yeah. But speaking of people in dinosaur suits being lost to time, Solon goes out to fix the engines and is immediately. Look, I'm glad that they said that the fucking worms got Solon, because I was like, she's about to get sucked into the fucking turbines and blasted apart. Like, they went out to go test the engines, and then they're like, all right, we're right out here, we fixed the engines, fire them up.
Man, the fact that it was in less than 5 minutes, since Solon says, hey, I'm gonna go check it out, and then the Fia's like, man, what the fuck happened in those 5 minutes? Can you guys not leave Solon alone for 5 minutes? Right?
And also, the worms went for Solon and not Billy untransformed. I mean, I guess they're
chairs.
Yeah. What?
They're piloting chairs,
Oh, yeah?
in the ship.
Uh-huh.
They're missing the back.
Oh. No, I think it's...
No, not these chairs. In the...
Oh, the...
Molly. Yeah, I'm watching right now. Yeah, there is no back support. Holy shit. Your posture will get fucked up sitting in these. Wait, that's really bad. I never
I'm like, what the fuck are these chairs? Okay.
Oh my, who designed these chairs?
Oh.
I mean, I guess, is it for...
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
all those dinosaurs.
I mean, it has to be for Solon, because it's space for her tail, and it's her size.
Then why are there 4 of them?
Right,
There, at a time when there were more Solons. She's the sole Solon now.
Solon
needs, okay, maybe there'll be more
what
later.
If Solon needs to sit at every chair position,
Yeah.
Right? Like Solon's the only one that knows how to pilot this ship correctly, Right.
I'd probably fall through that chair.
I also want to say, I feel proud of myself because I think I've coined something that is so corny but so on brand that it should have been something that they used for this, but they didn't. it's not a ship, right? It's their base that they're turning into a ship, right? Why is it not called the base ship? Like a spaceship, but a base?
But it still flies through space.
That is probably the most corny, like, Power Rangers ass like name that they could have given it, and they left it on the table. What? Come on. This is why you're losing the rights to Power Rangers, okay? Because you're not doing brave shit like calling things base ship. Justice for base ship. Anyway, the base ship, as I my
now
my term coined, minted, does not kill Solon. Instead, Solon gets sucked off by a worm down into
immediately. I don't know what Billy was doing, right?
Billy was on the starboard side, so I guess Solon was just quietly in the night taken underground. No screams, no nothing. Couldn't hear her.
Not over the sound of the thrusters.
I mean, yeah.
But hey, look, those Scuttles worms, master of stealth.
Yeah, masters of stealth,
right?
and
flailing.
and flapping their wacky waving arms around.
Right, no one can see them coming.
Yeah.
Right,
I still, again, think it's really funny that it went for the big, scaly, half-robot dinosaur lady and not the completely, seemingly unarmed man, right?
More nutritious?
I mean, do you think this girls were valuing the meat? Right? Like, oh boy, this big scaly lizard probably has a lot of meat compared to like this small human.
This guy who's just skin and.
I mean, he's a lot of. Sure, she's got a lot of meat, but she's also got a lot of robot parts, and I don't think they can eat robot.
I don't think they're smart
but the thing is, I don't think Scudderworm knows what robots are.
Yeah.
Right? So they just probably.
Yeah. Anyway, Solon's trapped in my nightmare, which is just getting stuck in sticky webs. Like, I don't know about you.
I thought it was gonna be stuck in a cave.
Well, caves. Well, the problem is caves have a lot of webs because of spiders. Look, I don't know about you.
Worms.
Every single Power Rangers, villain that would be spider related and it would they would just shoot a bunch of webs or something scared the shit out of me as a kid because I was like, oh nope, gonna die, I am going to be killed by a spider web. I don't know why I think that, but I'm gonna get wrapped around, the spider's gonna web me and I'm gonna get wrapped up in an egg and they're gonna suck my blood out.
Raises so many questions about why you wanted to be Spider-Man.
It's like Batman. I took the thing that scares me. I was trapped in a well with a bunch of spiders, and now I am the Spider Knight.
Okay.
Look, as a kid, I wanted to be a lot of fucking superheroes. Sue me. One of them was my Batman, and I also wanted to be Batman.
That's fine. You're not scared of bats.
I'm scared of their disease.
That's not the same.
Yeah. Anyway, there's no witty transition I have for that. Fucking Ollie's here with Bajilia. Fucking.
Yeah, look. He gotta make Lord Zed proud, right? Look, he never had a father figure in his life.
Oh God, I didn't think about that.
Right? He only had a loving mother who only ever supported him at every opportunity, right?
Yeah.
Right? So now he needs a father figure, right? The closest thing to his father figure told he was a fucking loser and no one liked him at school, right? So he needs to fill in that void. He gotta make Lord Zed proud, right?
Yeah.
Look, he can't mess this up, right? Look, he needs to prove to Lord Zed he's the big boy now, right?
I mean, honestly, I don't. At least he put the tracer on, right? So, he did
something.
He did something. He's done more than the rest have to be able to track them down. He hasn't been hitting a complete
He's not batting 100.
Yeah, but he's not batting 0.
Yeah.
He's a solid C plus B minus student, and maybe that really is the most Asian child thing that he's fighting to prove to his parents that he can get an A.
Right? Look, he's really doing his best.
Yeah.
You know. Right, but yeah, look, they found the stupid planet.
Yeah, they're
hey, look,
tracking
they can't
him
find
down.
Solon, you know.
So we're just gonna.
I don't know how
We can't.
I don't know how this ship does not have a Solon tracker built
Well,
into it,
again,
you know?
see,
You think Solon was
apparently again? This goes back to what do the Scuttleworms like know, and what do they not know? Like, how sentient are they? Because they ripped off and gunked on her communicator, right? Which is also the teleporter. So I assume that was the tracker that they had, right, for her. Like, just as a
man.
As a general
Man, you think someone would just have a built-in one,
yes,
right?
you think
She's
as a
robot,
cyborg she would have fucking...
Right, I assume it would not take up
probably,
any extra space, you know, right?
She probably doesn't...
You know, right? You can move some parts around, you like beep, beep, boop, bop, right?
She probably doesn't feel the need to track herself when she's on the spaceship all the time, so...
That's true, she very rarely leaves the base ship. The base ship. TM. So, I mean, it makes sense. I think it's interesting, though, that even though Solon is not a ranger, because of the power of Zato's big-ass Gandalf staff, he's able to find just anybody, just scan the surface and look for Solon.
Yeah, I don't understand how this works. He just has Gandalf powers now, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's whatever the plot needs for him to do.
Yeah.
Right? With his powers out, like, yeah, sure, why
Yeah.
not?
Anyway,
right?
Bajilia starts carpet bombing the fucking desert planet to
She
just
sends someone to do it.
She has it carpet bombed.
Look, there's no one here, you know, they don't... Look, it's fine.
They start enacting an actual Nom-style napalm raid, like, just raining it down. Like, yo, come out! If you don't come out, we're gonna blow up this planet. Let's be honest, they don't... the only reason that they worry about this planet is because Solon is out there lost and on her own. They don't need to go out there and confront the fucking goddamn guy. Like, if everybody was inside the base ship, they could just fucking dip. The fact is, like, because this planet doesn't fucking matter. It's just like, oh, we've got to go get Solon so that we can ditch this fucking piece of shit planet. On that note, hey, it's our favorite time of the Rangers' worst villain are themselves. Izzy is still dismissing Fern and keeping her inside.
I want to help.
Indoor cat.
Man, it's crazy.
Indoor cat. The sentence of Fern herself being like, "Oh, cool, indoor cat again," is like, wow, this is the energy here is.
I thought it was funny.
Is tense. This is uncomfortable. This is just in time for Valentine's Day. Oh boy.
The Izzy thing again, right? I read up on it. Once again, going back to our favorite producer on the on X, the website formerly known on Twitter, right? Our favorite boy, right? SB, Simon B, right? More behind the scene details. So apparently back when this was supposed to be a 20-episode season, you know, that they originally wrote, right? They originally did write in a mid-break of the show for and Izzy to have an actual breakup spat moment, you know?
Damn.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? I he didn't go into like too much detail, but like, yeah, there was plans about it. Right, I guess it has something to do with how Izzy has been treating Fern this entire season, right? Of just like
putting her in the kids' corner,
sheltering her.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Pretty much, I think that part was gonna be, but then Netflix is like, hey, that's too much. You know, hey, cut that in half. You know, and they're like, oh, okay, well, what can we keep? What can we keep from Izzy and Fern? You know,
yeah.
Right?
How can we still make them?
We'll just keep the sheltering.
How can we still make it seem really uncomfortable and like they're not going to stay with each other, even though, I mean,
they're trapped on a base ship together?
I mean, look, there's something to be said about giving a couple like a realistic depiction of, you know, couples have arguments and stuff and have things that bother them that the other one does sometimes. I would say similar to like the last like season or two of The Office with Pam and Jim, where it's like, oh boy, this is getting dicey. But I don't know. The difference between something like that, and this is also, a symptom of the shortened season, probably, is that the balance of conflict that they have with each other to affection that they show for each other is not balanced right now. It is very much just like arguments and friend hugs. Like,
It's not even arguments. It's just being shut down.
that's true. It's Izzy
every
dismissing
time.
Firm
Yeah.
and telling her no.
It's not
and
even an argument because Fern's like, okay, well, I don't want to fight about this. We're stuck on a fucking spaceship together.
Yeah, it's really uncomfortable. But like, hey, they're trying. They're trying to do something there. So yay.
Right? Look, they have their moments, right? But don't worry, look, Billy's here, Billy's here to support Fern. He's like, hey, don't worry, Fern, I got you, right? I'll be the cool dad, right? Hey, Fern, you can help me with the projects, right? With this, right?
Billy's the cool
Right?
hands-on.
While everyone else is doing their thing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so look, they go look for so long. Hey, look, they decide to bait Ollie, right? Like, oh yes, hey, we'll bring out the Zords, right?
Yep.
And we'll deal with this, right? Still don't understand why they need to wear these like head and protective goggles.
Yeah, I
right?
mean, we've never actually seen a sandstorm or like wind blow.
Made it so that like we assume that it's a desert planet, so we're doing it because it's a desert planet just in case that happens.
I guess it's also.
That it will.
I mean, I guess it's also like sun protection, right? You're trying to, you wear a white shawl or whatever to like keep
cool.
this. Yeah, well, to stay cool and to keep the sun from like absolutely crisping you, because white reflects sunlight, or reflects light, so
What's the
it
relationship
stuff.
between Suntarans and
The fucking slug people.
Yeah, and the sun. Like, do they get sunburnt?
Do
they have like a higher like UV? Problematic.
This
side?
brings up something that, because we started while we were waiting to get started, Molly and I started watching the next episode, and there's a thing that happens at the beginning of the next episode that brings up an incredibly good point. Because something happens that slug people, I would think, don't like being exposed to. That they're playing with over a certain globe. The Rafconians, that are slug people, how do they interact with salt? What is the ratio of slug traits to... This again goes back to what we were asking about fucking Tariq and... the fuck was her name? The mom. Void Queen, whatever the fuck. But like, how long did it take them to...
Fuck it. What was a real name? That was something.
I mean, yeah, it was some bullshit. But it's like, that feels like... How fast is the Rafconian gestation period? What's going on? What's going on down there? What's they working with? Are they smooth like Ken dolls?
Well, if Amelia thought that she was a real girl this whole time,
Yeah.
it's got to be something.
Santora, by the way.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Anyway, speaking of white, though, so they plan on going and chopping their way through. Then Ollie shows up with Joe Exotic, the pirate captain. And then we finally get to see the full transformation sequence of Zato to Zenith Ranger. God, that suit looks so bad when he's like first transforming before the like rest of the armor comes on. It's just big.
The plain bodysuit.
It looks like.
That's like one of the biggest problems people have. I think the undersuit is just too plain. I think they needed a color break. Like you can tell that, like you can see if there's a attempt at a color break, right? But it's like so slight that you can't even tell that there's like a color break.
It's
really
bad. It's so bad, and it looks like if it looks like a ballet dancer suit. Like, that's what it reminds me of. Like, it looks like I'm watching fucking Black Swan. Not like a cool, like, ooh, I got a pretty dress, like, ballet dancer. Like, no, this is when you have just, like, a spandex leotard that's, you see, like...
Nude colors so you can look like you're wearing less but still be fully covered.
Yeah.
But he has a cool cape.
Yeah, he has a cool cape and a Gandalf staff.
You know, look, everyone else has a stupid weapon, but he has a weapon. He has a staff of a literal ethereal god.
Yeah,
that he technically does not know how to use.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
He shouldn't know how to use. That's for sure. Meanwhile, the rest of the Rangers go and fight the mochi pounding man. That's all I can think of.
Squidrill. No, the copy guard. Yeah.
I mean, they say copy guard.
Man, this is a. They are really just trying to use Zord footage in any reason, man.
Yeah,
this
whatever.
Thing is so. This cut to the Rangers fight, to them using the Q Ranger Zord is like, yeah, this is a thing.
Yeah,
know, right.
We are just using. We needed a way to throw in some of this footage that we still had, and this brings up my point. This brings me to my point that I wanted to say about Sentai footage, and this whole goddamn planet and shit, and this stuff doesn't make sense. At whatever it is, like the 11:30 mark, whatever, when they're fighting on the moon, and it's clearly Sentai footage.
Yeah, the ice planet.
The reason I know it's clearly Sentai footage is this moon has like a moon base, like structures and stuff on it.
You're right. Yeah.
And it's like we've just spent the last like 5 episodes saying that we're on a deserted desert planet with fucking no inhabitants.
Which probably includes the moon.
Look, that base could have been abandoned there a long time ago, you know, right? Who knows how long that moon base has been there, right?
I'm just saying, like...
Right?
It's still a pretty established moon base.
It just means somebody was here, right? And it's like, okay, so... Well, yeah, I mean, I don't need a whole, like, filler episode where we get to meet the locals or anything. I just don't like the fucking... It's like when you watch other old Power Ranger stuff, or even the shit from when we started with Dino Fury, where you go, oh, Japanese words in the back, nope, you messed up, you left that in the background. I caught you, that doesn't work, you have an inconsistency. It bothers the fuck out of me. But, you know, it is what it is.
Look! This could just be an abandoned moon base, you know.
Yeah.
On the ice moon, you know, right? Look, who knows how long that base has been abandoned for, right? Right? It's probably been like 20 years or something since anyone last set foot on this abandoned ice moon, you know, right?
Yeah.
That's why they're just destroying the environment willy-nilly. Like, yeah, that's why they don't care about. This is the abandoned ice moon base.
Yeah,
you
we'll
know?
just fuck around and break it. I guess I also wonder what the context was in Q Ranger, because was this a place that they were trying to defend, or was this just an ice base, like ice research base that they were fucking up and stomping around? Was it abandoned in that too?
Man, and Q Ranger, like the problem is, like every week was them traveling to a new planet, you know, right? But this planet just happens to look a lot like Earth. You know? Look, just ignore the fact, no, but this is definitely a new planet that they're on, you know, right? So I can't tell where the fuck this is from, right? Because that's their target, was them trying to have a new planet, everything. Like, all right, we're here to save you guys, you know, because we're the space police, you know, right?
Yeah. Speaking of saving people,
you know how sometimes you're home alone.
Look, Solo's
there's
trapped.
a thing that your parents tell you not to touch, and then like no one else is home, so you go, I'm gonna touch it.
You mean like when you have a gun in a gun cabinet, and then your kid gets to like that gun from the gun cabinet, and they go, I'm gonna go to school and get my teacher.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that's pretty much the same thing. Fern did pick up a gun. She did go.
It's a blaster.
It's a wrist gun. It's a wrist gun teleporter. She was like, ooh. When the girlfriend's away, the girlfriend will play. And then she grabs the... Also, I do like... Because I was like... When we were watching this, I asked Molly, like, so they made 7 more for... She's like, no, that's the one for Ollie. I went, haha, sucks for Ollie.
Right. Yeah. Look, look. He thought just in case, when he gets better, it no longer be evil.
Well, but the thing is, right?
Right?
The morphing grid wasn't the thing that made him evil. It was getting blasted by Zed or whatever. So he still has his original Ranger powers. He doesn't need a new morpher. But anyway, we've got to.
Everyone, just in case, right?
Yeah.
I think they were just thinking ahead. Hey, when he becomes uneven, hey, you want the new suit? You want the new Zords?
Yeah, you want to see?
Right?
Don't you want to look like us with this drip? And he went, "Are you guys wearing cardboard styrofoam muscle suits?" And they went, "Maybe." And he went, "Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one from Japan.
I like my idiot shoulders.
I like my actual thing that came from Japan and was made properly. I'm not. No.
Scary babies.
Yeah. Back to the end. Now we get the delightful return of the worst parts of this planet. Again, this planet deserves to burn. They don't need to defend it from the carpet bombing. Bajilia's actually doing the universe a service by blasting all of these fucking creatures to death.
Bro, this is oh yeah, the fact that there's no other life, this has to be an invasive planet, right?
Yeah.
There's no way anything on this planet is beneficial towards the greater planetary society, alright? The fact that we only see these scuttlewurms, right? I have to assume that these scuttlewurms are cannibalistic and they eat themselves, right?
Yeah, I
have to assume that's what's...
Well, no, they were eating the fucking, the fruit that they were picking in the second or third episode when they were trying to, get shit together.
Probably both.
Look, I have to assume at some point, right, they might not have enough fruit. So, oh boy, they look at each other man, hey, these scuttlewurms have a lot of meat,
snatch each other's babies.
Ugh.
And eat them.
Ugh.
Like the eggs.
Ugh.
Oh, man, I keep forgetting how frightening these things are.
Yeah, they're truly unsettling. They are actually, fucking disgusting. Case in point, Fern blasts the shit out of the three babies and they explode into goo.
Oh, man, I'm amazed she still has a fucking arm when that thing started.
I was so glad when it bit on her hand and she just full, Samus blasted it through the fucking anus, killing it. I was like, that's the coolest that's the most badass fucking thing that any of these fucking characters have ever done. That was awesome. She fucking murdered that. I'll say this. The second most awesome thing happens later again with another worm creature. Because, for whatever reason, the worms are free game to explode. All other things are the typical tokusatsu sparks and slashes. Worms, get fucked. We will put fucking holes in you like Swiss cheese.
They could make it like a weird slime toy.
Oh, God.
Yeah, they do not like these
things.
things.
You squish it and it goes,
Yeah, wait, hold on. So, you said there are still no Cosmic Fury figures, right?
Yeah, no, there are still no Cosmic Fury figures.
Because
right?
You'd think that is a good point, right? If this was 1998, you best believe there'd be a Scuttleworm toy that you could squeeze and fucking gack or something came out of its mouth. That is absolutely a thing that they would do. It would be oh God, everything was goo. Everything was goo in the 90s. Man, Nickelodeon rode that high, and they never left that, right? They realized how cool that thing was. They're like, yeah, we can ride this forever, right? Get The Rock in here, we'll slime him. We'll slime Jack Black, we'll slime...
Right,
Stand under the bucket.
Yeah.
Right?
Do it.
Who else? I don't know who else. I don't know who else was...
I mean, they've slimed...
Anyone and everyone.
I've got to assume kids? Miley Cyrus got slimed.
Oh, wait, they still doing this thing? What the fuck?
Yeah, the Kids' or Teen Choice Awards or whatever. Wait, is it Kids?
This still goes on?
Yeah?
I know it's technically the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards.
Yeah.
It's still called the Kids' Choice Award, right?
Okay.
Let's see, man. Let's see, who's been hosted? Let's see, who's recent host? Boy, I have no... Okay, sure. Nate Burleson?
I don't know.
And Charlie
Charlie D'Amelio or whatever? That's the TikTok bitch.
Oh, who the fuck are any?
She's fucking. She's
I
this.
think you covered it with TikTok, bitch.
Yeah, she's one of these. She's a.
Oh hey! Oh man, they got Miranda Cosgrove too.
Oh, they slimed her. I bet.
I mean, they definitely also got her like 10 years ago.
Yeah, and I bet. Oh, I bet they slimed Ariana Grande.
DJ Khaled was the host. DJ Khaled was the host for 2008.
Wait, who was?
DJ Khaled.
Did he dance in that one too?
He was the host for 2008.
Have I? I showed you the clip of him doing his shitty shuffle, right?
Yep.
Austin, did I show you the shitty clip? The clip of him doing the shitty shuffle?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, on your own time, or I'll send you a link later. Look up DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
I think it's League, like League tournament performance. I forget exactly what the context was. It was something video game related where they brought in DJ Khaled, and then he
so he could yell his name at people.
I mean, yeah, and then he in the middle of the break, he doesn't. Yeah, he's not a rapper, right?
No, he just yells his name at
He's
people.
a producer. He puts his name in there, and then he stamps his name on the beat, and then fucking. It's like if Timbaland showed up to perform, right? And it's like, Timbaland, you make music, you don't sing. Timbaland does more, actually. Timbaland actually does music.
Man. No, DJ Khaled just shows
there
up,
was a
his name,
period
and
where
leaves.
Rosie O'Donnell hosts for 7 years in a row. No kid is gonna know who Rosie O'Donnell is.
I mean, no, they just have perpetual things of Roseanne on Nick at Night. I remember that. I mean, there's a bunch of shit that they would just leave on.
Man,
that's like if...
Man, 97 to 2003 was an insane period.
If I was a kid and... I mean, yes, it would be weird, but if I was a kid in 2001 watching the Kids' Choice Awards and Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was hosting, yes, it would be weird for at that point, probably 70-year-old man to be fucking hosting that. But I'd be psyched as shit, because I'd be like, Uncle Phil, it's Uncle Phil!
Yeah, but Uncle Phil's a likable character, but I don't think kids would actively choose to watch.
Look, I don't know what white kids watch. Right? I don't know what white kids watch at Nick at Night. It was, for me, it was Fresh Prince, and then maybe a little Full House, and if John Goodman and that bitch Roseanne showed up, I went, I'm gonna turn this off now. I've been up for 2 weeks.
John Goodman, I'll be like, all right, cool. I'll be there for John Goodman, but for Rose, I was like, I don't know. Right. I was like, look, you got me the first time. You tricked me to watch it because of John Goodman. Then Rose, I was like, okay. I guess I have to stick through this. Man, Tony. Oh no, that was the second one. Tony Danza hosted the second Kids' Choice.
Look, they got who they could get. I don't know how they got them, but
the first 15 years of this, they were just like, they were just asking random celebrities. Holy shit! These are just these are none of these are celebrities.
Just like Nickelodeon. Speaking of orange, Fern goes Nickelodeon orange. Oh, it's all connected. Someone gets whipped so hard that she makes Fern turn into an orange. She slimes her, and then she turns orange. And we used to have this on Nickelodeon, but then they fumbled the bag. It's perfect. It's all connected. I'm drawing the vastest Pepe Sylvia. We're drawing the connections. She's the Nickelodeon Ranger.
Man, the Nickelodeon Lifetime Achievement Award. In 2014, the award was given to television producer Dan Schneider.
Yeah.
Man, that's an award that does not hold up, you know?
Yeah. Hey, what's that documentary that's going on about Dan Schneider? Where's that coming out? What's that gonna be on?
Fern gets a rake.
The second winner of the Lifetime Achievement Award is Optimus Prime. Yeah, they went for
Wait. Not Peter Cullen. Optimus Prime.
Just Optimus Prime.
Guys, the Kids' Choice Award. The kids chose.
The kids chose Optimus Prime. It could have been Peter Cullen. They could have been like, kids, meet your hero. This is Optimus. They went,
No,
no.
it's not.
Is there a speech? I hope that there's a speech.
Of course there is.
Oh my.
Of course there is. The question is there footage? Anyway, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna post
Fern
this.
is-
Man, I'm
Fern
not gonna
gets-
watch
yeah,
it now.
Fern
but I'm
transforms
just
into
gonna
an
post
orange-
this later for us to watch later.
Yeah,
You know,
Fern turns
right?
into a-
just in case to see.
Fern's an Orange Ranger for a made up dinosaur, made up cyborg dinosaur, and yeah, she gets a rape weapon, which I argued.
Boy, she got a back scratcher. That.
It looks like a fucking like $2 beach toy set rake.
I argue that Billy's like trident, like rod, like double-sided trident rods that like can split and be two things, wasn't that much better. Like
Still better.
I mean, look, it was a staff, that split into two. That's pretty cool. It's like Nightwing. Nightwing does the exact same thing.
Yeah, and people
right?
make fun of Nightwing too.
Yeah, but at least has like pointy bits.
Yeah,
right?
I guess it's just
right?
at a certain point with like it inevitably, right, with every Ranger team, especially in the like seasons where they had combining weapons, there's one unique weapon that just falls short of the rest of them. Like, is just not as much thought was put into it, right? Like,
I mean, to be fair, like, I think they just always get like the basic weapons, like the basic one, like every team has like, oh yeah, here's the sword guy. This guy has a sword.
right, but do you remember Do you remember the turbo yellow like unique weapon?
Oh, fuck, was it Taunt?
Nope. If I remember correctly, the split of it was, fuck. I know Red had a sword, because that's just how shit happens.
Blue had a gun.
Yeah.
Right?
I want to say... I don't remember what Green's was. I think Pink was another bow. But here's the bigger point. Yellow's...
All right, here's the spoiler image. You guys can click on it whenever you're ready to
Oh boy, that's great. That's pulling up on the that's going up on the TV. Yeah, okay. But anyway, yeah. That little yellow thing.
Yeah.
It took me so long to realize that that's supposed to be like, I guess, like a stun gauntlet, like a stun knuckle.
Oh, is that
like it? She like she puts it. The handle is the yellow part, and the metal part she punches into people. As a kid who had the toy, I had no fucking idea what that was. I thought they gave this ranger a fucking purse because it's just a yellow fucking thing with a hand. I thought the silver part was the handle, and you put it in there and you swung it around and hit them in the head with it. That's it. I didn't know what the fuck it was. It's a It's a bad
weapon.
Yeah, if you look at these, like, and also to be fair, one has as you said, Blue has a gun. Green also has a gun. They're just two different guns, right?
No. Blue has twin blasters.
Okay, he has two guns, and Green has a big gun. Great. That's a real balanced team. We're really evening out this fucking this hunting party is real. Could you imagine if Monster Hunter made a dual blades that was just two of these little yellow fucks?
Yes, I can, because they'd probably be electric, and you can only get them from like T-Rex parts, and then you can like fucking punch stun them.
Yeah,
like, they increase your rate of being able to stun a monster.
And they're so bad. Like, I would love to take the time to compare and tier rank every unique, like, Ranger-specific weapon, like, set in all of Power Rangers, because I just feel like there were so many where they just, like, they just didn't fucking, like, come through and just went...
Oh, man. Man. So you know about Time Force, right?
Yes, I know of Time Force. What do you mean I know about Time Force?
Okay, so you know Time Force's personal weapons, right?
Not the ones that... Oh, God, now I'm trying to remember. Because they had the swords, right?
Yeah, they had the swords.
And then I think they also had blasters too that were generic, right?
Yep. Yep. No. Each of them had their own gun.
Okay, is that
That
what
was TIE Forces.
that's what it was? Yeah, I'm trying to think of.
Each of them had like their own stupid little cannon gun, if I remember correctly.
Was that what it was? Because I'm trying to remember all of them.
Oh, yep. Here it is. All right, hold on. I'm gonna post. This is what's TIE Force's personal weapon. Right? Hold on. Whoop. It's pretty great. It's not good. Hold on. There we go. Okay.
Whoop.
What the
fuck?
That's the same image twice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
What up?
Oh right. Yeah, they were just big guns. They
Yep, that was that was
the time cops had big guns. Ooh, cops with guns. Ooh, boy, what a surprise. Yeah, but at least they're different shaped guns, I guess, that like slap together. I don't know, man. Like it's
yeah, their swords. I like their swords.
yeah, the swords are cool,
right? I felt like the pink and the yellow sword were pretty inefficient, if anything.
I mean, they're still.
They might be more
rounded,
efficient.
yeah. Like they're just
gonna slide in there.
Yeah, they're still
on the
a
end.
spade will still slice you up. But yeah,
I guess if it's curved, it's a curved blade.
Honestly,
at the top,
it probably would have been better if Fern got like two like
Hand
Solon
rakes?
claws, rather than this
one.
rake stick.
Oh, also be double-ended like belly.
No.
Jesus,
Like if they were like the
Wolverine,
fucking
but,
yeah.
like,
If it was
them on,
like the Dragon Knight thing that Zato got after like stealing off of Void Knight.
yeah,
Like that, like
Oh yeah, the dragon armor. Yeah.
yeah. Like if she just got like claws, like to just go rah rah. Rawr.
those are my claws.
Indoor
And
cat.
orange is my
Indoor
favorite
cat rawr.
Yeah. Yeah, look, everyone gets away.
Yeah.
The worms, scuttle worms appeared. Amelia's like, oh boy, hey, I don't like these odds.
Yeah,
Like,
hey, we're here to we're here to back
fuck
you
out
guys
of
up. Don't worry, we're balancing out the gang fight. Someone can now go
Yeah.
and save Solon, and then the scuttle worm is yeeted out, and Fern does a ace bat like front flip, and
rakes him.
to death.
So he
Splits him.
explodes into bad curry.
They love killing these worms. The worms, the Sentinels, they explode. The worms are obliterated. They are blasted into fucking goo.
Man, I bet. Man, do you think the production just hated these things so much? Like, yeah, let's just kill them in like the best way possible, where we can like where like so Central's like, man, this looks pretty bad, but they're alien words, All right, PG rating.
Yeah, PG rating, and you know what?
Right?
Hey, we're getting through it. Look, we can. What are they gonna do? Fire us? It's the last season ever.
We already have the Netflix already gave us the money.
Yeah. And then our floppy.
Yeah. Everyone.
Then they just dip
leaves,
on it and leave Ollie and Joe Exotic to fucking fight the worms, which I think is great. We'll get to the fallout after that. I just want to conclude the fight that Ollie and Joe Exotic has, because Ollie shoots a direct donut hole through a fucking worm, and
that's fine.
That is my favorite, like, point blank range, by the way, also. He just points the gun at the stomach and shoots a hole through it that you see a window through. That is the most savage thing that they've done.
Insane. I was like, man, I expecting them to show something like that. I guess it's okay because it's an alien and it's a worm.
Right? That's the thing, right? This goes back to like
it could be like a little frame on like Snapchat or whatever, or like Instagram, and like you just can use it as like a frame.
Yeah,
and, like,
don't explain. Yeah. This is
filter.
A filter. That's what they're called. Yes.
No words.
But like, this is similar to, I think Genny Tartakovsky talked about this, but I believe one of the reasons why Samurai Jack like only fought robots for the most part was because Cartoon Network is like, you can get away with any amount of violence if it's robots. So long as they're
no. A lot of TV censors had that exact thing, right? Yeah. That's why the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, right? Like the old, like the 70s, right? That's why they just beat the shit out of those stupid little those stupid little munchie robots. I mean, like yeah, fuck
Well,
these things. Like,
but
like as long, right, as long as you don't show like human blood,
yeah,
right, like green blood, that's okay, that's fine. You know, we don't give a
As long
fuck
as it's
about
not
that,
red.
you know, right?
but well, that's the thing, right? So
Yeah.
in Sam, because I remember, like, it's the second episode or whatever, Samurai Jack, the one where he has the whole war with like defending the dogs, right? He is bathed in oil by the end of it, right? It's just coating him, and then I was, and as a kid I was like, wow, this is really dirty.
Robot
Like I wouldn't want to be dirt. And then it's like when I got older and read that like interview from Tartakovsky, I went, oh, that would have been blood.
Robot
That would
blood.
have been him covered in red. He was thinking he got through a fucking he found a loophole in the system and just went, I still want to make my bloody samurai show starring Professor Utonium and I'm just going to use robot oil in quotes to fucking get away with it. I was like,
Well, it's gonna start out a robot if you
a lot
support it.
of a lot of shows did that, right? Where they like to go past the set, like, all right, they're like, hey, as long as like the set, like, yeah, as long as you don't pick violence towards humans, yeah, we don't give. You know, you can do whatever you want, you know, right? Yeah, robots, those aren't reals, you know.
Yeah.
Right? I think it's the same thing for even for the 2003 Ninja Turtle show.
well, yeah,
right?
but there
The
was
reboot.
a lot more. There were a lot more robots in that. There were the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff was like way more like, in my opinion, because eventually they got to the fucking future, right? They just fucking did the Back to the Future shit, and they went through the times. I felt like that was leaning heavier on the sci-fi aspect of TMNT than other ones. Hold on. I just noticed that the fucking Cosmic Fury suits have a fucking Mighty Morphin Thunder lightning bolt on their belts.
Yeah. Throwback. You know, that's the whole
Jesus
point. It's
Christ.
a throwback.
Okay.
They're like, ooh.
Anyway, Fern.
Fern
Fern gets to
fuck. They leave the
yeah.
fuck.
Fern gets to
Yeah,
reveal
yeah.
that she's the ranger now. Oh boy. Ooh. We gotta. Ooh.
Yeah.
It's
I was
all
still
great.
gonna talk about your idea of like, you know, we try to keep playing that it's not.
Oh yeah, God, so when they first started off and they just came back to the base and Fern was
Just
hadn't
orange.
demorphed and the rest of them are just like, so who's this?
this?
I would have loved if Fern just for the rest of the 4 episodes we have left just tried to fucking gaslight, hide the shit out of this from Izzy and the rest of them, and be like, I'm Mysterious Orange Ranger, and I'm here to help you. Where's Fern, you say? I'll go get her. And then she just runs away in the Orange Ranger suit, demorphs and runs back and goes, oh man, oh sorry guys, I was taking a big old dump. Sorry, I couldn't be there. What? There's a new Ranger? Oh, that's crazy. What are they like? Oh, I hear
I should give them a snack.
They're super cool.
I bet that Ranger's very, you know.
Yeah, I heard that Ranger
man,
saved the day.
That Ranger said that you should treat me with more respect in our relationship.
I heard the Orange Ranger said that you should give your girlfriend more rights on the ship and stop keeping her in her pen at night. Feed her more than twice a day. That would have been such an again. Maybe that's just me having fun with it. But maybe that's also something that could have happened in the fucking if they had a full 20 episodes. I don't know. It would have been a fucking crazy thing. It's just so great that like the only solution, according to Power Rangers, the only solution to getting mutual respect from your partner when they have been dismissing you the entire time is to get their job as well. Is to get their job and be on the same like hierarchy level to like be like, well, looks like I'm my own boss now. I also have a gun.
Right. Also, this entire moment is so rushed. Holy shit! They're like, all right, cool. Fern.
Yeah, they're like, we gotta get the fuck out.
Give
Yeah.
her. Yeah, you know, I was like, yeah. Once again, going back to like how like, hey, we only got 10 episodes, you guys. Boy, you know, look, we went from well, let's see, hold on, let's see, like how much is let's see, 30 minutes times 20 is how much airtime would that be?
Be 100. I mean, it'd be six. It'd be
Well,
six.
so what, that's 10 hours. 10 hours.
Yeah,
10
sure.
hours,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Right, yeah, but we had 10 hours. We only have 5 hours, you know.
Yeah.
We gotta move along. We don't have time. This moment, like I like this moment for should have been way more.
I mean, look,
you know,
they
like,
got blasted.
like,
They were getting blasted. They had to move before they lost their secret, you know, hideout. They had to get on the base ship and fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they leave the fuck.
They dip out, and now we finally have confirmation.
We're going home.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
confirmation. Ninja Tyler Blevins is back at it again. He's here. He's not queer.
Yeah.
He's
squid curious. And he's still looks like a fucking steampunk fuckboy. And I guess speaking of fuckboys, apparently this weird bird man that gives me nightmares.
Boy, this guy looks like a middle-aged guy.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know what they're doing with this guy, but this character looks like he's a middle-aged guy who's preying on this 16, 20-year-old squid girl.
Young squid girl?
Right?
Yeah.
Right, and that's definitely a bald spot they're going for with his hair, right?
I guess.
That's definitely the
yeah.
Right? I don't like this.
I don't.
You know, like,
I don't like.
Stay away from her.
Yeah, it's also, but he's also got the fucking derp eyes. Like he's got like full like art like detailed pupils. Like
He's
it's
a
not
weird bird man.
You know,
Weird bird man.
he feels. You know what he reminds me of? This goes back to hey, everything's a reference. Blah blah blah. If they had made it that this was intentionally supposed to be that. This, I would understand, but he reminds me of the fucking crow monsters from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's not. He's just a guy. He's just a weird crow man.
Yeah, he's just a bird man.
Yeah.
Right. Look, hey, Lord Zed is that happy.
Yeah,
Like, hey,
yeah.
hey,
They keep failing, and you know what? That's true.
He's getting real tired of all these people.
Yeah, I'm getting...
right? And these monsters.
Yeah. Honestly, I mean, all things considered, you'd think that Lord Zed, once he got the fucking location, would just go and fuck them up himself, but, you know, he's still...
Yeah, but Ollie was like, hey, I got this.
Yeah, me and Bajilia...
I can only fail you... I can only fail you so many times.
Right,
you know?
and at this point, it's been 3-4 times. Hey, let's get that guy who did the Valverad win-loss record to tell us how many times Ollie lost.
Yeah.
We need to talk.
Yeah, look, yeah. Look, that's what Ollie's saying. Like, look, he wants to be stronger, but he doesn't know how to.
Yeah, well, he's not good at it.
I don't like this. Yeah.
Anyway.
But Lord says, like, hey, look.
Yeah,
look,
go
you just gotta
fucking...
crush the weak.
Yeah, figure this shit out. You fucking suck. But you know, if you maybe you can suck a little bit less if you help me get in, crack the morphin code. Also, Fern and Izzy make up, and
they're morphine master energy.
Yeah.
It's one of the things that I really like about you.
I think these sequence of events are really weird. I feel like this should have been the ending sequence, and right, it's really weird how they cut this. So they cut to Fern and Izzy making up, and then they cut to Ollie and Zed. I feel like this scene probably should have been swapped around.
I do really like what you said about like, well, Ollie didn't have a father figure growing up, so you know that I honestly. You might be cooking on something. Like this might actually be if in the last like we're on the back half now. If somewhere in the end of this series, Ollie has like a full breakdown and says that the reason why he stayed with Zed wasn't just because he was evil, but also he finally felt like he had if he calls him a father figure at any point, whether it's possessed or not possessed, I will lose my shit. That is so fucking funny and so fucking sad for this character.
Yeah, look, but Fern got her own marble now.
She's got her own orange marble.
Solon in it, you know?
It has the imaginary Solanosaurus, which I had to double check is absolutely not a real dinosaur.
so it's based on the Velociraptor, right? Like that's her entire.
I don't
thing,
know.
Right?
She's
Have they
not.
ever said what the?
She's saying that she's a Solanosaurus. That's what she's supposed to be.
No, we're just calling it that because she's Solon and
I think.
it's-
I.
Because Solon is no longer entirely dinosaur, so
Right, but the thing inside of her orb isn't Solon as she is. It's some kind of dinosaur, like either what Solon is supposed to look like or what Solon used to look like, right?
Okay, let's get So she's apparently a mix between 3 dinosaurs, according to the background production. Right.
Yeah.
Let's. Let me see what. Let me see if I can get this. Copy. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. There it is. Okay.
Ceratosaurus, a Velociraptor, and a T-Rex. So she's she's a Jurassic Park monstrosity, is what you're telling me. The fucking doctor from Jurassic Park, we did it again. We didn't ask about whether or not we should. We only asked if we could, and we made a fucking hybrid dinosaur. And this is what happens. This is what happens when you give us hybrid dinosaurs. They become cyborgs, and they give kids mystical power orbs.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, look, everyone's is happy. Billy says Morphin now. Hey, call back, you know, right?
Yeah.
Hey, never mind, Morphin, yeah. Yeah, look, and then Fern and Izzy makes up. Ollie thinks a terrible joke. And
Javi makes a terrible joke.
Javi says a terrible joke.
which could have been made at an earlier point about Amelia and Ollie.
Yeah. But he only wants to make fun of his sister and the gays. But yeah.
Hey, look, we're heading home. We're heading back.
We're
to
finally
Earth,
we're finally on the way back home.
Yeah.
The road to the end starts here.
Shitty ass planet.
The road to the end starts here, as Fast X taught me.
Yeah. Look. We could wrap this entire show up in 3 episodes. You know, right? Every plot point.
No, 4 episodes. It's fine.
Yeah, you're right. 4. Yeah. Look, there's 4 episodes left. We could definitely wrap this up in 4 episodes. You know, right?
Yeah.
Everything will be solved.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And I enjoyed it. I liked it. You know, look, hey, Fern's a ranger now. That's great. Great for her. You know.
Yeah.
And she did a cool thing. She killed those fucking monstrosities. You know. Like people said, a good scuttlebug is a dead scuttlebug. You know.
The only
That's what Starship.
If I see a scuttlebug, I'm shooting it on sight.
Right. Yeah. That's what Starship Trooper taught me. I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
Right.
And you didn't do fucking shit. I'm joking. It's the thing, the meme. I'm doing my part. I didn't do fucking shit. No. Anyway, this episode was just in time for Valentine's Day. That's why they had a fight, and I think I'm about to have a fight.
I'm gonna confiscate your present.
Okay.
No! We haven't even done the photo shoot with my present yet.
Alright, Kate, thanks, bye!